Planescape hours. Click subscribe. And there, that is part 1. Let's see here. Alright, okay, new life. Welcome to Planescape Enhanced Editions. We can't tell you how proud we are that Planescape has gathered such a following over the years to allow this return to the multiverse. On behalf of the original team at Beamdog, thank you to provide the best experience for both one of two playstyles. Original for those that want the experiments as close as possible. The enhanced version, who seek the functionality present in previous enhanced editions. Enhanced options are able to make interactive game work more enjoyable. Larger field of view, creatures are smoothed out, have outlines, and blah 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 blah. Okay, alright. Oh, that's nameless one. I don't like that. How do I make the picture different? Okay, so I have never actually played Planescape before. Let's pull up my dashboard. Game is a bit loud. Thank you. Hold please. Desktop audio. It might go like frozen for a couple seconds. Let me also see if I can maybe just turn down, how about that? Is that better? Your dexterity is average. Okay, thank you. Alright, so I've never played Planescape before, but I've heard wonderful things about it, and that it is a video game. I do not like this character portrait, and I can't seem to change it, so it appears that I am stuck with that. What kind of character do we want to make? We have 21 character points. We have an AC of 10 and 20 hit points. All of our things start at 6. I don't know what is the meta playthrough of this. Actually, you know, let's just do it how I would normally build a character. So, 15, and there we want, high dex, and kind of give it, hold up. 18 is the highest you can go for each individual stats. That's cool. Constitution. Do I want to make my HP better? Let's keep that there. Armor class is 9. Right. The lower it is, the harder it is to hit me, because that's how second edition used to work. Is that like the lower your AC number was, the lower things. Ability represents your intuition, common sense, and willpower. High wisdom helps you recall memories and gives you a bonus to experience points. Constitution, this ability represents your physique, hardiness, and state of health. High Constitution gives you more hit points, and in the Nameless one's case, a faster regeneration rate as well. Memory, reasoning, and deductive skills. A high intelligence helps you regain memories faster and gives you more dialogue options and aids in your mage skills. I mean, like, do we want to play mage? Oop, is my phone there? I feel like having a relatively good enough intelligence will be fine. What I usually run in Dungeons and Dragons, depending on the character, is high charisma, dex, so that we have like a little bit hard to get hit, and then whatever like the core stat of that one is. But I mean, like, this looks fine. Like, this is fine. All right. Okay. Oh, a floating skull.
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Oh, there's voice acting. Okay. Who are you? Oh, only for certain lines. Who am I? How about you start? Who are you? I asked you first, Skull. Yeah, and I asked you second. What's your name? You first, Skull. It's the last time I'll ask. You're tighter than a wet rope. Alright, I'll be the nice guy here. Name's Morty. Who? Morte or Mort? Who are you? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Heh, well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Morty. I'm trapped in here too. I just got your name, Mr. Skull. Trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. We're locked in where? What is this place? It's called the mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. The mortuary? What? Am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place a laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. I don't know. Do we want to do, like, voice acting? I have no idea. Scars? How bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest ain't too bad, but the ones on your back, Mort pauses. Say, it looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something. Well, I mean, there's not really very many dialogue options, so, tattoos on my back? What do they say? Heh, looks like you come with directions. Let's see here. It starts with, I know like you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of stick swash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal. That will shed some light on the dark in the matter. Farad can fill you in on the rest, if he's not in the dead book already. Farad, does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Morty pauses. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Hold on, excuse me. What? Do what I tell you, read the journal, then find Farad. It's a tutorial tattooed on the player's back? I think so, probably. No wonder my back hurts. There's this damn novel written there. As for that journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one with me while I was lying there? No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, looks like you got enough of your journal penned on your body. What about Farad? Do you know him? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Still, Sunberg's gotta know where to find Farad. Once we get out of here, how do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack unless you attack first. Is there any other way? I don't want to kill them for just a key. Or so, should I attack one of these corpses and loot it for the key? Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Note, search yourselves for a room for a weapon to attack the zombies with. When you find one, go to the inventory screen in the backpack, lower right, right-click the inventory screen. Alright, I'll look for one. One last thing, these corpses are slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like getting kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Note, to run, either toggle run on the options screens or hold down the shift key and left click in the area you want to run into. If you're in danger of dying, use your distance to keep this on. Alright, thanks for the advice. Alright, give me a second. I'm just gonna drop that in. Let's see. I popped it in here. Planescape. And then back. Sorry if it like is freezing up here. I have no idea. No, go away. Bam. I'm just gonna drop that in our group chat. And here we go. Combat log, quick loot, formations, abort current action. Select all characters in the party. Oh gosh, it's telling me. Party member slots. Oh, that's cute. Combat log, quick loot, how to play. Let's see. Select special ability, dialogue, select item, select weapon, pause and pause. I mean, I'm not gonna remember all of these. Why can't you just have hotkeys? I mean, it's an old video game. Oh, oops. Oh, right, I have to use the arrow keys. So, there is a thingy that has a scalpel on it somewhere. I clicked it. There it is. Okay. Done. And then I'm supposed to select item. Nope. Nope. Okay, select weapon. Fist. Where is quick loot combat log? Inventory screen. There we go. Eyeball.
Don't want to part with that.
Okay. Let's see here. Scalpel is a quick weapon. Let's see. What's there? Let's see if there's anything cool here. Bandages. Yeah, those will be useful. Anything else? That the door's locked, you need a key. So one of these zombies has a key. Select. Nope. Select. Worker. This this shambling corpse looks like it has been dead for several years. The skin along its forehead has peeled back, revealing its chalk-like skull. Someone has chiseled the number 569 into the exposed bone. Looking for a key. Do you happen to have one? Examine the corpse. This corpse doesn't appear to be carrying a key, and it doesn't look like it would be able to use one if it's dead. Its fingers are broken, as if someone smashed him with a hammer. You do happen to notice its left shoulder is heavily bandaged. The bandages might be usable if the corpse was disposed first. Guess you don't have it. You don't happen to know which of your other friends is the keys. Chief, they can't hear you, alright? They're dead. But you're dead, and you're talking to me. Yeah, but I'm special. Death couldn't kill my zest for life. These corpses here, Morty rolls his eyes, they probably didn't have much personality to begin with. I see. Look, Chief, I'm watching you try and swap the chant with these corpses isn't doing much for my morale. Let's leave the corpse talk for the barmies, right? Alright, let's go. How do I mean, he definitely doesn't have a key then. I can just talk to these zombies, I guess? Examine the corpse. This corpse is carrying nothing. It's great talking to you. Farewell, I guess. Examine the corpse for a key. It looks like it is the one with the key. It's holding it tightly in its left hand. Its thumb and forefinger locked around it in a death grip. Oh, okay. I mean, they don't look like they're hitting very hard. Oh, okay. Loot. There's a quick loot button. Can I just hit Q? Nope, that's quick save. Preschool. Quick loot. Exploration room key. I'm guessing that bandages heal me? Leave the corpse in peace. Can I hit A? Yeah, there we go. I mean, they really don't hit that hard. Hit A to attack. Nice. Okay. Whoop! Oh no. Oh, okay. Nothing? Alright. Well, I have the key. Is there anything else interesting in this room? I don't think so. Yes. We do a slappy with a knife. The door is locked. You will need a key. Yes, I have a key. Inventory screen. How do I, personal item? AC, 8, tattoo, quick weapon. Can I mean, I'm gonna be honest, this just looks like a, oh, quick item. Okay. Select item. Yeah, I did that. Okay. You only need to have them into your inventory to lock a door. In which case, this is done when the key is no longer there. The door is locked. You will need a key. Alright. Is there another door that I'm supposed to leave out of? Am I supposed to talk to Mort first?
What's
or
up? Okay.
if
I'm gone.
Oh wait.
Good as done.
Aw, he's got a cute voice. Let's talk to the skeleton. Alright, that's the key. It must fit the lock. I'll try all the doors then. Maybe it's that one. Divinity 3 looks great. I should play those later. I know me and Tay started a little bit. Oh hey, there it is. Alright. Let's see here. Some advice, Chief. I'd keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here. I don't think you mentioned before. Who are the caretakers? The corpse word. Why do you care about the female corpses? I'll try to remember that. Oh, I meant to ask if that journal is supposed to be. I have that. Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget. If I had that journal I was supposed to have with me, I'd do that. Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. Alright, then I'll make a new one then. Access your journey, select the journey, automatically
Updated my journal.
I would like to talk to him.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
I just want to know, like, why, corpses here. Free said something about making sure they didn't have any, yeah, the femmes. What, are you serious? Look, if these dead chits are the last chance for a couple hardy bashers like, Oh, okay. Is the last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. I don't understand what that means. I mean, I think I know what it means, but also I'm not sure. Wait, Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See where I'm going? No, I don't actually. Chief, we've already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with our kind of death experience. What is this? Wait, didn't you say before that I'm not dead? Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these finds. Okay. Mort starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
What is this place again? Who are the caretakers? They call themselves the Dustmen. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an addled bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die sooner, better, or later. Confused, why did these dustmen care if I escape? Weren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die better, sooner or later. Corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Before he said, how do I use these bandages? Well, you use them. Staunch bleeding and all that. Use the bandage on yourself, right-click on them while on the inventory screen. To use them on another person, thanks. Think you can handle it. Okay. Let's go talk to this corpse. I mean, like... Oh, okay.
I'm gone.
I would like to talk to this corpse. The shambling corpse gazes you with the vacant eyes. Her skin is paper thin, also wispy. It's like someone draped a sheet of cobwebs across her face. They're number 594. The corpse continues to stare at you. Psst, you see the way she was looking at me? Huh? You see that? The way she was following the curve of my occipital bone? What are you talking about? What, are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted you. Wanted you to go away. I think you're imagining things. I think at least every single one of these lines is like, what are you even talking about more? I think you're imagining things. Wanted you to shoot off. Oh gosh, this one isn't. Yeah, whatever. When you've been dead as long as I have, you have to know the signals. They may be subtle for you to pick up on. That's why I'll be spending my... Yeah, let's just move on.
I'm gone.
Heavens. Well... This is supposed to get better. Left side is woman's cage of the club. Flashlight and bruise. Leave the corpse in peace. I don't think...
I'm gone.
Let's talk this one. Is there any options? This corpse is lumbering around a triangular path. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangle, it pauses and it turns and staggers to the next corner. It has 965 tattooed on it. I didn't know you were playing Super Seducer 2. Honestly, neither did I. It looks like someone forgot to tell this saw to stop walking the rule of threes. These corpses don't have much left in the axe, so they can't do more than one task at a time. When they're told to do something, they'll keep doing it until someone says to stop. This poor sod probably finished some task. He says something about the rule of
Updated
threes.
my journal.
It's one of those laws about the planes, about things tending to happen in threes, or everything's composed of 3 parts, or there's always 3 choices, and so on and so forth. You don't sound like you hold much faith in it. That's a load of wash, if you asked me. You look for a number, any number, and try and attach some great meaning to it, you're going to find plenty of coincidences. I see. Before you said this, that either one of the caretakers here, or else whatever necromancer raised them out of the dead book. Probably one of the caretakers here. There's the one who needs cheap labor, after all. Understood. I want to... Alright, come on, let's keep moving.
What? Good as done.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Let's see what's here. Nothing. Alright. I mean, the thing is that I was thinking one of them might be holding a key or something. Hey, there's a dude. Let's talk to them. This probably isn't a bad idea. Doll. This scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face in front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pens. Greetings. Okay. Whoa, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak with the scribe. He might know something about his he might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with Dusty's should be the last thing. Before Mort can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spells die down, and the breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. We especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we leave this, give this place the laugh, the bet. Before Mort can finish, the scribe's gray eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill. But I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Restless one, do you know me? Know you? I don't know if I want to do voices for this. Know you? There is a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one, no more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. For you have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always, the question, and the wrong question as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am Dahl. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me,
Updated my
Dahl.
journal.
Very well. What do you wish to know? Do you know
Updated
who
my
I am?
journal.
I know scant little of you, restless one. I know little more of things that have journeyed with you. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you to now who lie in our keeping. Dahl sighs. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, restless one. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. There are those who have journeyed with me, and they are here.
Journal.
Do you not know? The women's corpses interred the memorial hall below. I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Dahl looks up like he is about to start coughing again and catches his breath. Am I mistaken? Where is her body? The Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the beers there. Her name should be on the memorial plaques. Mayhaps that will revive your memory. I don't know. Dahl makes no response to this. He simply stares at you in silence. I have some other questions for you. What is this place? Mortuary, again, you have come. Before his breaks into a fit of coughing. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life. Restless one. Restless is a good term as any. Something keeps you here, does it not? Something that must be resolved. Some passion that must be quenched before you can reach the true death. True death? True death is non-existence, a state of devoid of reason, of sensation of passion. Dahl coughs and give a ragged breath, a state of purity. Let's see. He sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone want that? Is it worse than remaining in the shadow of what life once was? I think not. Shadow of life? Yes, a shadow. You see, restless one, this life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickering of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain, trapped, caged, until we can achieve true death. Makes you think that this life isn't real? What makes you think this life is real? Look inside yourself. Do you not feel something lacking? This is a purgatory. There's only sorrow here. Misery, torment. These are not the elements that make up life. These are part of the cage that traps us in this shadow. I think your fatalism has gotten the better of you. Those elements are part of life, but not the whole of it. Dahl shakes his head. Passion carries weight. They anchor many to the shadow of life. As long as one clings to emotion, they will be continually reborn into this life, forever suffering, never knowing the purity of true death. Wow, this guy is obsessed with dying. I see. How does one escape the cycle of rebirth and achieve this true death? Kill your passions. Strip yourself of the need for sensation. When you are truly cleansed, then the cycle of rebirth will end, and you achieve peace. So just, submit yourself to capitalism. Past these shells of ours, past the eternal boundary, lies the peace that all souls seek. The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death. I feel like I could just go into a loop here. What do you do here? I'm a scribe, cataloger of all the shells that come into the mortuary. As long as the stream of corpses flows to the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. How is it that the dustmen do not recognize me? I am the one that catalogs the shells that come to our hall, restless one. Only I see the faces of those that lie upon our slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me. As you turn to leave, Dahl speaks. Know this. I do not envy you, restless one. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point, your path will return you here. Dahl coughs, a sound rattling in his throat. It is the way of all things flesh and bone. Then perhaps we shall meet again.
Done.
I must say, I don't much appreciate being forced to play a boy, but I've done that once in life. Surely it can't be that hard to do it again. Nope. Alright. There's more party member slots, so I can probably move more. So, I mean, the idea here, it sounds like, is that I want to, like, get below grounds in order to, like, meet that girl that I guess is dead and or may have traveled with me beforehand. So yeah, let's just open that door. Hey, there's a dude. Iveen. Hello. You see a slight young woman with pale features. 1 second. I need to get some water. Shit. I'll just leave that out for a little bit. I'm not terribly thirsty, but... The sunken flesh around her cheek and neck make her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpses in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They're darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity, like knives removing organs. I said, greetings. The woman makes no response. I like her. I think the dusty chit might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we? What's wrong with her hands? She's a tiefling. A tiefling. Why can't I play a tiefling inside this game? This is homophobia. Apple juice. That'll work for now. Because some of their ancestors shared knickers with one demon or another, make some of them addled in the head and addled looking. Hey, tap the woman, get her attention. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are a rotting yellow with small orange dots for pupil. She sees you, her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Greetings. She doesn't seem to have quite heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever's wrong with her eyes, those make her terribly nearsighted. You! She clacks her taloned fingers together, and then makes a strange motion with her hand. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Iveen. Go, go, go. You have been assigned a quest. And some questions complete. First, she turns away. She makes no sign that she heard you. I think the dusty chick might be a bit short of hearing. Let's lay off. Leave. Alright. Let's see if we can find some embalming juice. Nothing. Nothing. Bandages. Oops. Right. WASD does not work here. So let's see. Embalming juice and something else that I do not remember. But I am sure cute. Oh, well, that's just a quick save. Okay. All right. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I've never actually played this game before, nor have I ever played like Baldur's Gate or anything like that. Well, I mean, I have played some Baldur's Gate in the past when I was like really young, but I don't remember any of it because I was really, really bad at the game. And then when Dice Funk was like, "Hey, we're doing Planescape," and then Austin was like, "Hey, literally every single player should play Planescape because that is the source material for this." And I was like, "Oh, damn, I should buy Planescape." And eventually it went on sale, and I bought Planescape. I would like to like play more of these kind of games because, like, I don't know, I feel like it gives me more of an excuse to like talk about what's going on, like dialogue or something like that. But let's see here. Oh, embalming juice. We got that good juice. +2 to 8 hit points, +1 armor class. Usable only by the nameless when immort. It is used as a preservative and has an added benefit. The smell of the fluid is more than sufficient to mask the smell of any rotting bodies it is used on. Alright. Yeah, I might play this for the next couple streams. Might play it just like on my own free time. Honestly, probably gonna be a stream game. Because it promises like a ton of hours. But the only problem that I can imagine with this is that people who join later won't be able to like understand what's going on. This door is locked. You'll need a key. Well, let's see. Lock view on character. Let's just move our icon back over here while I kind of look around for the quest button. Journal screen. Quest. Find embalming fluid and needle and thread. There must be somewhere on the mortuary. This took me for a zombie and asked me to fetch some embalming fluid and needle and thread for her. Well, I mean, like, one of these things has to have, like, needle and thread. Seen anything interesting going on as you address the zombie, it blinks in surprise. Eh? What? What? Clara, what's the problem? You're not a zombie. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
This zombie is trying to respond behind Stitch lips. He has a peculiar half-frightened, half-anger expression. Who, you? What you want? I'm looking for a way out of here. Can you help me? Lie. I was looking for you. Well, I mean, like, looking for me? He squints at you. You got a message for me? Yes, I have a message for you. I have your new orders. He narrows his eyes like he's trying. Looked over the shelf, and if we have all of our games, and I saw Tweway again. What is the problem with that? I am here to relieve you.
My journal.
Gained I have here to relieve you. Give me all the information you've gathered and all your possessions, and leave. The zombie looks disappointed, but he shrugs and begins to fish deeply into his stained tunic. Been quiet. Dusty's been quiet. Nothing new since last report. After a few minutes, he hands you some items, then grunts. Here. Judging by the smell, they must have been heading as to avoid turning up if he was searched. Me leave in short while. Okay. Leave? How? You want to go out? Go to the arch on the first floor, northwest room. You need finger bone shape of crook. He holds his finger, bends it in a crook. When you have the key, go to the arch, jump into the secret crypt, and escape from there. Secret escape route. You can rest there. Crooked finger bone. Where am I going to find one of those? Must be one around here somewhere. Look in storage rooms and upper floor. Maybe there. Alright, I had other questions. What was that portal you mentioned again? What are you doing here? I stood high in the dusties, say what I see. Nothing more. Look for a shelf when we have all of our games, and I saw Tweway again. Why is that a problem? Do you know someone, Farad? Me here, he live in the hive somewhere. He shakes his head. Not know where. He frowns again. Dusty's very mad. Not like they, Farad. Hive? Slums outside this place. Why not the dustman like Farad? He's a collector. Brings debtors to the mortuary, sells them to dustmen, brings a lot of debtors. Dusties don't know where he gets debtors. Thinks he's putting Burke's in dead book. What? He's saying this Farad Burke has been selling a lot of debtors' corpse to the dustmen. That's what collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to the dustmen. Sounds like Farad's been selling so many debtors, the Dusties think he's been putting hivers in the dead book before their hours are. Because I am refusing to play it until I can stream it. Okay. Sounds like something else that I want to know. Missing a journal. Have you seen it? Dunno. Sunberg peel you? What? He wants to know if somebody robbed you. Probably what happened. Okay. Let's check and see what we picked up from this guy. Needle and thread and a knife. Okay. 1 to 3 piercing, proficiency edged. 1 to 3 piercing, speed 1, proficiency edged, not usable by priests. Simple surgical cutting tools, looks like it's seen like a lot of use. Note, took up the scalpel, 1 to 3 piercing. Speed 2, weight 1. Speed 1, weight 2. I think that means that it's better? Yeah, I think that means that it's better. But that means we have the needle and thread. Which means that we can head over to this girl and talk to her again.
Updated my journal.
Gained experience. Without missing a beat, Iveen snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons, then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply her layer to the corpse. Within minutes, she is finished. She clicks her talons, then turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hands and drags her talons around your arms and chest. It's not that I'm flattered, but looks like you have a new friend, Chief. You two need some time. Stow it, Mort. She traces your arms and chest. You suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward to examine some of the tattoos on your chest. Who read on you? Hivers do that? No respect for zombies. Zombies not paintings. She sniffs and pokes one of your scars. This one bad shape. Many scars, no preserves. Wait, her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her. Lightning-like, she jabs and... it feels barely more of a pinprick, but she's about to start stitching you up.
My journal.
The sensation is curiously painless as Iveen begins to stitch up your scars. When she's done, she sniffs you, frowns, and stabs her fingers into the embalming fluids. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid, and it makes you feel better. This may be the second time I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Iveen puts the last touches on your bottom, gives you another sniff, nods, and makes a shooing motion with her talon. Done. Go, go. I like her. She seems nice. I'm not sure how I go upstairs or downstairs. Let's take a look at everything that we have here. I haven't gone to that room. Okay. Is there a way to speed up time? Oh, that pauses the game. That's a no. There is not. So I guess we're just gonna walk all the way over here, because that door is locked. See if there's a way down. But, I mean, outside of this door is locked. You'll need a key. I don't want a key. Gosh. This is a bit... Okay, so I woke up right there. I started, like, in this room. That's a key. Huh. This door is locked. You will need a key. I'm thinking that maybe one of the zombies is holding it. Ooh, wait, no, I should check my inventory because that guy, nope, he didn't give me much. That's right. That's right, that's right. Left earring, chest, left ring. These are just zombies. No. I love that skull. That skull is great. I mean, aside from the a bit of... Hey, there's something there. Aside from the bit of, like, you know... I mean, he's dead. Is it that... I don't know. This gate looks shut. There's no lock or other means of opening it. Let's go talk to this guy. 1094. Is there anything in it? It continues to stare at you, so nothing here. Let's talk to him. See if I can be like, how do I get there? I have questions for you, doll. Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is most obvious exit, but they'll not let anyone other than a dustman pass. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it unless you are extremely persuasive. Here's the thing. Where is it? Where are my stats? Ooh. Ooh. I am very persuasive. I have a 16 charisma. Is this anyone? This huge corpse is standing silently in a room, facing the wall. It's a heavy-set man in his early years. Somewhere forwarded reads 1664. Corpse looks like it's serving as a librarian. Examine the books. Books appear to be multi-list. None of them of any particular interest. There is a loose page folded between the books. You're suddenly struck with the feeling that someone tucked it in there for you to hide it. The page doesn't look like it belongs in the ledgers. It looks like it belongs in a logbook. The tear is clean, as if with a knife, so you suspect the pages are removed on purpose. You take a moment to read through the pages. The list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary and logged in the receiver room. All the entries appear to be recent revivals. Take the page with you and leave. Night drunk, cause of death, mauling, collector pox, 3 commons paid. Skeleton cause of death. Age of Shell prevents like collector Pharoid. Okay. Tiefling male. I like how there's a lot of tieflings here. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's why they call them plain touched in the game. Oh right, I can run. I forgot I could do that. Let's see if this zombie has anything to say. The eyes of this corpse are set close together, and the eyeballs themselves are slightly askew. Doesn't it get dizzy with your eyeballs facing like that? There's no flicker of understanding in the corpse's eyes. They stare silently off to the left and right. This heavily stitched corpse. In fact, the skin of this peeling corpse has been sewn up with so many stitches that the skin looks like a bizarre street map. Encircle the corpse, running from its arms, across the stack. What? Wait, to your surprise, the number 78 has been chiseled. You got 2 designations there, corpse. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why I did that, but okay. How far you can physically stretch, corpse. What about this one? 985, stop dead in his tracks, stretch him to the left leg. Try and help the corpse balance. You reach out, left arm steady. As you grab its arm, however, the sways suddenly to the right, and you end up tugging the corpse rather than steadying it. Oh no. There's a crack on the corpse's left leg. No! Its torso strikes the stone flagstones. Oh gosh, I'm not reading that. To your surprise, no one seems to have noticed the corpse's collapse, and even stranger, the left leg remains standing where the body was. The leg falls over with a wet thump. As you gaze upon the remains of this corpse, you notice that its left arm seems intact. It snapped from the torso during that fall. It doesn't appear to have been noticed. I mean, I feel like it's progress, okay? We're just gonna take that guy's arm, I guess. You see a false zombie, you're amazed at the man's disguise, brings so subdued, leave him alone. Okay. Is this is the disguised dude. You see the false zombie. Yeah, that's the false zombie. What is this? Can I interact with this? I mean, listen, it's just kind of like a leg, you know? It's just leggy. And I guess I've taken this guy's arm as well. Oh, hey, those are stairs! I didn't see those the first time. Store's locked. Let's go up the stairs. Yay! Yeah, okay. The first thing that I did was not progress. This is progress. There's nothing here. Nothing here. Charcoal charm. This piece of charcoal is a charred bone fragment of some creature, perhaps a finger bone or a talon. Various symbols have been scratched onto its surface. The scratchings are so faint that you almost miss them. The charcoal charm temporarily protects the user against flames and extreme heat. To use the charm, the charred bone is snapped, and both halves of the ground are powdered, and the charcoal dust is rubbed over the heart of the user. Okay. I think if that's the case, did I pick it up? I don't think I did. Oops. Yeah, I did. Alright, there we go. Charcoal charm, wrist, hand, tattoo, right ring, tattoo, left earring, chest. Oh, okay, so it's just like a one-time use item. That makes sense then. Skeleton work here. The skeleton number 748, a corner of the Mitchell's across his brow. They're clearly not valuable. Pardon me. Have you seen any skeletons walking around here? The skeleton makes no reply. I wonder if this graybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Graybeard? Graybeard, you know, geezer, old fellow, yellow dog, old. Something tells me you'd be twice as annoying if you had arms, or, well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Why not take his body? I mean, these people are already dead, you know? Mort studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one than this, and something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. And you're not? Oh, you're a sack full of laughs. Besides, you're one to talk, Burke. Mirrors beg for mercy when you're around. Oh, yeah? At least I have all my parts. Mort snorts. You're not quite sure how he managed it without lungs. Let me tell you, Mort, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through the lungs. It's great to have a body. I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has now been added to my growing list of regrets. Mort snorts again. I should have let you rot. Some more, that is. Oh, this writing is delightful. I think I was told that the dustmen want to kill me. The dustman regards you with a stony gaze. Are you lost? Yes. I will summon a guard to direct you out. Hold a moment. Snap his neck before he can call out. Before the dustman can utter a word, your hands clamp onto his temples and you twist his head sharp to the left. Oh no. There's a crack. The dustman falls limp in your arms. To your surprise, the arc seems instinctual, as if you'd done it many times before. With the thought comes the stirring of the memory, but is not strong enough to surface. Alright! I guess... oh no. Is that one going to hurt me? I feel like that person is going to hurt me. Alright, if that's the case, let's see. Oh, this arm is jagged knife. 1 to 3 slashing, speed 2. Or rusty dagger, which is 1 to 3 slashing, fragile, breakable. Dustman robes. Disguises user as a dustman. Useful only in the mortuary. Are a cosmetic disguise that you appear to be armed with a dagger. You will do damage according to the weapon you had equipped when you had the disguise on. If you switch weapons while the disguise is on, the rope disguise will be nullified, and you re-equip it for it to work. Okay. Alright. I am disguised as a dustman. I want to talk to the skeleton worker. He looks like he's got some flesh on his bones. Pardon me, I have to ask, why the smug? It's not like you have anything to be modest about. The skeleton seems particularly old, with the leather straps binding it to get cracked and worn. The word repent has been carefully engraved onto its forehead. Great talking to you, Bones. Stay healthy. This zombie worker looks like he's having a great time. His corpse's slightly misshapen head appears to be held on together by a number of metal bands. So, seen anything interesting going on? I love the option to talk to these pale-faced woman is dressed in long dark robes. She has a slight musty smell about her. Her expression is blank and she seems to be absorbed in her duties. Greetings. She slowly turns and her eyes flickers to her robe. Greetings, fellow initiate. I had some questions. I'm missing a journal. Have you seen it? Can you direct me out of here? You may simply leave through the front gate. It's on the first floor. You know someone very Farod. That name sounds familiar. I seem to recall a collector by that name, Dahl the Scrivener. Might know of him. Scrivener? That's the name of the writing software that I use. Collectors, they gather those who have died on the streets of Sigil and bring them to the mortuary. The dustman pauses, then frowns. You are not from around here. Who are you? I'm a recent initiate. Forgive my ignorance. Very well. How may I have service be to you, initiate? Walk away. Yeah, we'll take that needle and thread. If I recall, they can be used to, like, restore my health a little bit, which is definitely a bit macabre, but junk. This is a collection of junk. Small springs, broken bolts, they're cracked gear too. Looks like someone felt these pieces might be useful someday, but they seem pretty useless to you. Alright, no junk for me today. Zombie worker. Skin of this female corpse has... why are these all the options? Dustman. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get any more... Oh! Hey! Hey! Hey, 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 hey! That's the key! That's the key. Got the key. Alright, that's progress. Mortuary Sanctum key. I would like to figure out, hey, what's in here? Got it. There we go. Dustman request. Note written on a scalpel tray parchment. Contract the necromancer responsible for raising contractual worker 42. I know he's examined the skeleton before, but I am certain the initial raising of the body was warped. The worker still responds to commands, but when it has completed its task, it removes pacing in the same circular pattern it did before. Dahl recently informed me that worker 42 exhibited that same walking pattern when it was a zombie decades ago. There may be a soul echo in the marrow, or the skeleton's age may have caused the magic animating him to decay. One of the initiates suggested it may be an order issued by a higher-ranking dustman in the past, but I have found no such records of such an order. Whatever the reason for its behavior, the matter is to be resolved or the worker replaced. This container is locked. One of these people have a key. This corpse's meaty head was clearly severed at some point, hastily sewn back on. The head is constantly being knocked off and reattached during the course of its work. Number 79 has been cut into its temple, circumscribed by a faint circle that appears to have been branded on its forehead. Meep! It's a girlfriend! Hello, Tay. The faint circle looks like it was branded on the corpse's forehead long ago, presumably before it died. It might be a religious icon of some sort, or a rite of passage. You notice that one of the recesses between the inner fangs has a small triangle within it, as if it has some special significance.
Updated my journal.
Alright, well, let's try this one. The corpse looks to be a well-aged, even ancient woman, aside from the embalming fluid stinks. The stitch is sealing her mouth in number 679. It looks like she's only slightly different than she did in her final years. Nothing interesting there. Skeleton smells horrible, as if it had been only freshly stripped and prepared. Its jaw, major joints are tightly bound with leather straps, and a rough smock had been thrown over it. See any skeleton? Great talking to you, Bones. Stay healthy. Examine the skeleton carefully. Someone has taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps, woven around the body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. The straps are secured to metal bolts, punched into the skeleton's joints. The bones are chipped and its numerous fractures are bound with sealant and foul-smelling glues. Try and pry out the skeleton's joint bolts. Whoa, Chief, that's vandalism. Those bolts are probably the only thing holding that bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with these old fellows, you know? So? Oh, it's not a problem. Mort does a strange bobbing motion that you think might be a shrug. Just wasn't sure if you knew that or not. By all means, go ahead. Interesting. Try and pry out the skeleton's joint bolts. You pull the iron bolts, but you're not strong enough to pull them out. They've been hammered in pretty out. Maybe if I had the right tool, I could get them out. I may be backbones. Why do I want... listen, I don't know why I want this skeleton's bones. Just ask me why I wanted that zombie's arm. You know, sometimes you look at a zombie and you're like, hey, I want that guy's arm. Like you're Rocket Raccoon or something. See, nothing in here. A hammer. It has a long handle and a metal head that could crush. I mean, I'm not a strength-based character because I have like a 9 strength. But I mean, like, can this hammer remove it? I don't know. Why do I want these metal joints so badly? Try and pry out the skeleton's bone joints. They've been hammered in pretty tight. Well, alright. I guess I don't want those bone joints. But I want them. Greetings. Who are you? As much as my question is yours. Who are you? The name is, Adon. The dustman frowns. That name is unfamiliar to me. I'm reaching initiate. Forget my third. I had some questions. Well... missing a... Let's see if they've seen the journal. Some questions. Missing a journal. Have you seen it? Journal, I have not seen one. Alright. That zombie worker looks interesting. Number 1146. Flips are sewn together with a coarse black thread. The entire body is horrible scars, worse than even your own. As if its owner had been burned to death. Oh no. As you block its path, it gets attention. It stops and gazes into you with vacant eyes. Skeleton worker. She eat. This skeleton has seen either a great deal of combat or has fallen down one too many staircases. I warned you, bro. I warned you about the stairs. The front of its skull bears the number 863, but the back of the skull is caved in, forming an empty cavity. Someone has taken advantage of this and tucked a rolled up piece of parchment inside the skull. Take it. You slip the parchment out of the worker's skull. Oddly enough, it looks like the skull cavity is intended to store messages. A tiny string is attached to the parchment. That's the reference. As if to keep the parchment from accidentally falling out. Unhook the stream. Take the parchment. You unhook the stream. Glance over the parchment. Looks like a reminder from one of the mortuary custodians. Judging from this note, the skeleton seems to be a walking messenger of sorts. You take a second glance at the skeleton, you realize that it's stopped in front of the slab because it can't figure out how to move past it. Oh gosh, I love these skeletons. Sorry about taking that parchment, but I doubt you would have delivered it anytime soon. You can apologize to the skeleton, which is important. You need to apologize to any skeletons that you meet. That's just junk. Let's take more. Loot. Dustman embalming charm. Mortuary task list. Be polite. Remember. Alright, Dustman request. Contact. Alright, that's just the necromancer task list. I would like the contracted workers to be inspected thrice daily. I feel like this is just mortuary reminder message. This is the third and last request for the pry bar. If it has been misplaced, tell me, and I shall go to the hive market and purchase another. I have no objection to maintain the contracted workers, but I've been trying to repair the skeletons and the bolts are wedged in so tight I can't get them out. Also, some of the locks on the storage cabinets on the 3rd floor have become stuck again. They're not just skeletons, they're skele-friends. That's true. I need the pry bar to snap them open as well. If the pry bar is indeed lost, I will see about procuring the services of a locksmith and having the cabinet locks replaced. This container is locked. Clot charm? Heals 9 hit points, is glistening. Blood drop is as hard as it is smooth as a pearl. That's interesting. Heals, stuff. Let's see. Wait, usable only on Nameless One and Mort. Oh, heck! I have an equipment! Bandages. Nice. Alright. You cannot change the Nameless One's party order. The air roaring from the mouth of this immense furnace is incredibly hot. Walking a few past the archway would cause your hair to flush and burst into flames. You cannot stop me. I guess you can stop me. Where's Mort?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's just move you over here. There's a zombie worker. Hello, friend. Anime corpse, 310, smell formaldehyde. Zombie worker. Can you do anything? Nothing. Okay. Needle and thread. Oh, right. I have 2 different inventory slots.
I'm gone.
Long dark rose. He has a musty smell about him. His expression is blank and he seems absorbed in his duties. Greetings, fellow initiate. Who are you? Can you direct me out of here? You may simply leave by the front gate. It is on the 1st floor. Right, I got a key. That's right. Okay. Okay, right. Where's the pathway out of here? I do not remember. Is it that one? It's not that one. It's not there. It's here.
Right.
Here we go. Downstairs, and now we have the mortuary key. Mortuary 2nd floor. I'm pretty
gone.
certain that this is just gonna open the door. And bam. Slam bam. Thank you, ma'am. Hey, look, it's a zombie worker. Nope. Ooh, hello, that's loot on the floor. Cleaning rags. What is a cleaning rag? Damp mess of rags looks like it's been used to mop up blood and less savory bodily fluids. I mean, do I need that? I mean, you never know. I have no idea how obtuse these solutions are gonna be. There we go. Okay. If that's the case, this is the main door. Will that... Oh, hello. That's...
I'm gone.
Ooh. Oh, this is just another entrance. Okay. Okay. Now I can go downstairs. Dustman guard. These are heavy tapestries made of some shiny fabric. The symbol of a screaming skull with sharp blades protruding. Ooh, that's the Lady of Pain. I know that. Well, you probably don't. But the symbol of a screaming skull with sharp blades protruding from inside is woven on the tapestries. At least I think that's the Lady of Pain. The only thing I know about what is this? The only thing I know about Planescape is what I have learned from Dice Funk. The door is locked. You will need a key. Of course. What's the name? Well, there isn't a name on there. It just says there are heavy tapestries made of some shiny fabric. The symbol of a screaming skull with sharp blades protruding from its side is woven on the tapestries. And I'm like 99% certain that that's the Lady of Pain. You You see a stern-looking man in dark robes. You see, greetings, fellow initiate. Perhaps can you direct me? There are guides in the antechamber. You should be able to thank you. I will seek them out. Let's keep moving. What is this? The metallic blue tapestries are made of thin chains, like I think. I mean, yeah, it sounds like the Lady of Pain because it's supposed to be just like a ton of weapons. But like also I could be wrong. Oh, hello. This is a giant skeleton. For you is a giant skeleton in ornate bronze armor. The armor has been bolted onto the skeleton's frame, and a series of elaborate symbols have been carved across the breastplate. You wonder where the skeleton came from. You weren't aware they were made humans. Give me a second. This is annoying. Yes. Move that off. Yes. Off. Haha. There we go. Perfect. There was like this active contrast mode that was going on my monitor. It was kind of annoying. Before you use a giant skeleton, mind if you wonder where the skeleton came from? You wonder why they made humans this size. The huge blade in his hand looks like it weighs as much as a wagon cart. I definitely cannot hold that. Examine the skeleton carefully. Its intricate bronze armor is riveted to its rib cage and shoulder blades. Yes, with a series of iron bolts. As you study the frame behind the armor, you notice the same iron bolts are set into the skeleton's shoulder, elbow, pelvic bone, and knee joints. A mass of thick leather cords and heavy knotted ropes run along the length of the skeleton's arms, legs, and woven in such a pattern that it resembles muscles and tendons. Okay, that's the same thing that we saw on the one upstairs. Hey, how about this skeleton, Mort? Will it do as a body? Mort grins. Is that a yes or... Oh, sorry. Mort floats up to the head of the skeleton and stares at it, then floats back down. Yes, I think this'll do. Alright, give me a second to try and pry the head off this thing. As you touch the skeleton, an iron bell starts tolling throughout the mortuary. With lightning-like speed, the skeleton awakens, raising its blade to its attack. You wish you stayed dead, Bones. Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Just 9 damage! Wow. Oh gosh, there's a lot of skeletons over here. Run. Move. Faster. Oh my gosh, that's an altar. Looks like a large tomb. The marble surfaces. No, please do not. Please do not run back. Thank you. Please move. That's back upstairs. Oh my gosh. Oh heavens. Now they're all fighting me. Oh gosh. This looks like a large tomb. The marvels. Oh no, they're fighting me too. I am going to die. Bandages. Those. Nope. Quick items. Quick items. Go upstairs. Shoot, it's still going. Select item. Okay.
I'm gone.
If this is the case, I should probably, let's see, Clot Charm, heals 9, that's only like 5%. Gosh, right now I wish I had a strength build. Charcoal Charm. Resistance to fire, resistance to magic fire. That's not gonna do me much good. Rusty Dagger. In order for it to take effect when cast, this item will work on either you or Mort. When you cast, the target gains 2 to 8 temporary hit points and a temporary bonus of +1 AC for a half hour. The extra hit points will heal the target if they are less than max HP, or they will give him... Why do they use male pronouns for everything? I don't like that. Select special ability. Select spell. Select weapon. F5, guard. Disguise removed. Oh, yeah, that removes my disguise. Okay. It looks like if I'm up there, I'll be fine. If I am down here, I'll also be fine. If we start, okay, yeah, if we start taking these out, one by one. Oh, hey, that's gold. That's money. I think the big, oh, nope. All right, let's see. So I think, so hypothetically, the zombies are incredibly slow. Tome of Bone and Ash. Worn leather-bound tome, lists diagrams and chart detailing several minor wards and enchantments. Hey, this is magic! Is the interest regarding Guardians. The Dustmen animate corpses of fallen giants to make them even deadlier. Armoring this book is much too complex for you to... You could refer to certain sections when the need arises. How do I use it? How do I use certain sections when the needs arises? Okay, well, let's see. So the big guys are slow. The big guys are slow and I am fast. The advice they gave at the beginning of the game is that if you feel like you are about to die, run. So here's the thing. I guess we're just gonna damage 5, critical miss. Come on. Wow, they move slow.
Did you see that?
Critical hit.
Damn.
Okay. Well, I guess this is a murder playthrough. Let's see. Bronze ring, mortuary key, jacket knife. I don't need the ropes. The ring though, what does it do? Might be worth a few coins. Well, you know what? We're just gonna put it on ourselves. Jacket knife, 1 to 3 slashing. 1 to 3 slashing, speed 2. Used primarily as a surgical tool. Well, we're just gonna, let's see, select weapon. What is that? What is happening? They look mad. They look angry. I think I made it out. Yeah, I made it out. Hey, that's cool. Sigil! We are now in Sigil. They're not hostile to me. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's wonderful. Pox. What's your name? What are you? Greetings. Cal figure is hunched by the mortuary gaze, face obscured by the shadows of his hood. What Lily can see is his chin, covered by stubble. Appears to be a foul green and purple rash. The rash seems heaviest around his neck, fading as it crawls up to his chin. The figure doesn't budge. There is a moment of silence, and he responds in a high-pitched voice. It sounds more suited to a girl of 10 years than a man. Pox, I am hi. Lost a journal. You would happen to have seen them. Hi, I have no journal I have ever seen. Things get lost in the hive. Never found again. Maybe journal, one of them. I see. Say I had some questions. How'd you get a name like Pox? Mother and father named me. Wished a pox upon firstborn. A curse given came true, it did. Hi. Again, your eyes are drawn to the purplish-green rash covering Pox's chin and neck. What are you doing? Waiting for debtors, do I? Hi. Debtors. Corpses? Why? Find a debtor, take him through the gate, get some junk, then I wait. Through the gate? Is the front gate the only way inside the mortuary? Hi, only debtor or dustman go in gate. They do? You want Pox make you debtor again? Again? Hi, many time you ask. Pox always do. How many times exactly? Many time, hi. So we've met before? Hi. I think it's like because like I think it isn't like it Japanese like hi means yes, like hi, like something like that. Maybe it's like a little bit like that. What do you know, B? You're a debtor who don't stay debtor for long. Deal square with pox, you do. Hmm. Do you know anything else beside that? You're a debtor who don't stay debtor for long. Alright then, how about just pretend to be dead and you sneak in? Let Pox see you play debtor good, pretend to be dead, I guess. Pox watches your performance without a sound when you get back up, speaks. Pox sell you, you want to be sold now? No thanks. Can you smuggle me into the mortuary? Only dead or a dustman go into the gate. Maybe some other time. So if that's the case, can I just put on the, dustman robes? Right. Let's see. How far into the game are you? This is, very, very early. We literally just got out of the starting area, which is right here. So you're very, very early. I've just gotten this little skull friend, and I wanted to... Oh, hello, Debus. You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. His skin has a greenish cast, and a pair of goat horns protrudes from his forehead. It's dressed in long flowing robes, appear to be flowing slightly above the ground. Greetings. The creature turns to face you, and a series of symbols appear around its head. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. Xehanort? Oh, for the power's sake, Pyking Dabus. He's a Dabus. They speak in rebuses. These annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what he's saying, then we better find a native or some other way to communicate him if we want to. An annoying bunch. My bet, they can speak. They would just rather piss everyone else off by trying to puzzle out what they're saying. Yeah, give me a second. Chant is, can I see your stats? Yeah, give me a second. Chant is, they're janitors for the Lady of Pain. They flit around breaking, fixing, and patching up sigil according to her whims. They're worse than corpse flies, Mort sighs. You can't swat them, though, or the lady gets upset. Ooh, Lady of Pain. She runs this city. You'll know if you see her. She's got these blades around her face. She's about the size of a giant, and she floats off the ground just like these guys. Mort nods to the Davis, who is looking at you both. Nobody knows much about her. She doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice, run. Let's see. The Debus waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head. Then they vanish and a question mark appears. This is just hella. Alright. Where were stats? Nope, that's not it. Sorry, I haven't learned all of the... Wait, where is it? Here it is. Strength 9, Intelligence 14, Wisdom, Dexterity 16, Con 11, Charisma 16. I've never played Planescape before. This is, as I've listened to the tags, just a blind playthrough. This... true neutral characters believe in maintaining the balance of law and chaos. They don't skip. Oh, okay. That's cool. And so I just kind of like made a character as I would normally in Dungeons and Dragons. And I figured that'll be fine. Greetings. Let's see. Try and strike up a conversation. See if you can translate what the creature's saying. You ask the Davis several questions, trying to get a feel for the rebuses that appear above its head. It's extremely patient. I mean, yeah, it's not a normal Dungeons and Dragons game, but just like, I never played it before. My only exposure to Planescape is through a podcast called Dice Funk, and it just seemed interesting. The pair above its head is extremely patient Wisdom unlocks content. Well, that content will be locked for now. You asked it is extremely patient throughout your discussion, giving you easy sentences to translate. After a minute, you start to get the hang of it. It feels like you've done this before. Maybe you can help me. The Davis waits. Who are you? 1 second. The Davis inclines his head slightly and a stream of symbols appear above his head. You think he's saying he's a Davis. What are you doing? A batch of symbols appear above the Davis's head. You think he's saying he's attending to his duties or duties. Is that why my emotes keep getting denied? Maybe I should respec. Yeah, obviously you need to respec your stats everywhere so that you can get the all of the content unlocked, specifically them approving your Goofy emo. You tell me about the Lady of Pain. A lone symbol appears above the Davis's head. This one shows a metallic female mask with blades coming out of the sides. Just looking at the ghostly image makes you uncomfortable. Davis bows slightly. Symbols swirl around its head, then it turns away. Leave. Alright, well, I mean, I think that's kind of cool that we were able to understand it. Give me a brief second. My phone is about to die, and that's the way how I'm seeing chat. I forgot to plug it in. I still don't understand what's inappropriate, but yeah, if this game has a problem, it's that all of the companions are so awesome. I mean, I mostly like what I've seen of Mort so far. Or Morty, or Morty, I guess, is, whatever his name specifically is. I don't really know how you pronounce it. But, like, honestly, it seems, like, really, really interesting. There's a lot of, like, comedy inside of it that I'm... Shoot, is there, like, gameplay? Gore, heal on rest, max HP level on level up. Otherwise, hit points are randomly. Right, because this is based off of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Showing me health status. I like that. That's cool. That's fine. I'm not entirely. Or always run. Yeah, I thought I put it on, but I guess there's like a hotkey that disables it. Hive Thug. Greetings. Man looks at you for a moment, grunts and raises his hand and reveals a wicked dagger. He smiles evilly and begins twirling it in a menacing arc. I don't want to oh gosh! I'm gonna die. This is a great game! Oh my gosh, I love this. Run, Hive Dweller. Oh gosh. What's inside here? Is this somebody's house? This is somebody's house. I should leave.
I'm gone.
More debuzzes. Debus. Gosh, just hearing this theme brings it looks like the Dusties lost one of their debtors. Just bringing this theme back memories. Well, I mean, if you're interested, I am gonna be streaming it for the next couple days. I stream, not the next couple days, Saturday mornings, Mondays and Tuesdays usually. Let's see. It turns to face you and a series of symbols appear around its head. The symbols have a slight glow. I mean, can Morty translate? It seemed to be strange through a Tanari's bowels that unravel what these floating goat heads are trying to say. You want a translator? Find a sigil native. I mean, I can already sort of understand them. So we're fine. Okay. Oh gosh. Well, they attacked me first. And he is running. Come on. Come on.
Damn it.
Have you played any other Affinity Engine games, like Baldur? So here's the thing about Baldur's Gates. I played that when I was like 5? Not 5. Like, why am I still using the scalpel? I feel like that jagged knife is a little bit better. I played it when I was like super young, like 10 or 12, and I don't remember anything about it. And like I remember, I was also 12, and I was not very good at it either. Is the thing? Oh wait, he's got loot. Right, I forgot. Oh, that's what it was telling me. Okay, what is this place? And I remember just making like characters that were these unholy abominations. Oh, is that just gold on the ground? It is. Hence, note, so is there other companionship? If you're Vaxis, so if you're reading this, you have undoubtedly failed in your task and have been forced to use escape route I range. I told you that your little disguise idea was ridiculous. In any case, you'll need to lay low for a while. The Dustmen may be deluded, but they are not fools. And they will certainly seek retribution for our intrusion. I've left you some coins. Use them to secure a hiding place. And the Hive, preferably in Ragpicker Squares. The Dustmen appear to be unwilling to look for you there. Once you've secured a new hiding place, I have a new mission for you. Find out where Ferret is getting this body he's delivering to the mortuary. It's apparently causing the Dustmen a great deal of upset, and I wouldn't mind knowing myself. Reports are that stone-faced Dustman at the Gathering's Dust Bar, Initiate Emmerich, I think the fool's name is, has been sending out finders to try and mark Ferret's movements. See if you can find how far along he is and hinder his efforts until we know more about Ferret's activities. I don't want Emmerich finding out something before we do. That sounds like a quest. But yeah, I played... all I remember of this Baldur's Gate game is that you had just come out of a cave, and there was a barbarian in the cage, and he had a hamster? And he said that it was a miniature giant hamster, I think. I do not remember what the name of the hamster was. I don't remember what the game is. I just remember playing it, and I kept making bad characters inside of it because I was 12 years old and I didn't understand how the game worked. Greetings, stranger. Looks like you're in Dark Alley Shiv territory. Now looks like you've got a purse that could use some lightning. You better pray that it's got enough. Boo is the miniature giant space hamster. That's his name. Yeah. But there's this guy, and he's also in a cage. And there's also a druid in a cage? I don't remember. I don't think it's Baldur's Gate 1, because I played that, and I did not recognize it. I need to talk to your leader, Ron. William, hi. I'll let you talk to him as soon as you let me take a look inside your purse. No way. You'll bleed first. Oh, everybody here dislikes me. Run. Oh, gosh.
I'm gone.
Chief, what are we doing in here?
The
Let's say
Gathering.
we just give this place the laugh, all right?
Norochi.
I'm gone.
Norochi? No. Yeah, Norochi. Norochi. You see a spindle-thin dustman in dirty black robes. His stiff black hair springs from his skull like a crown of spikes, and his leper-white skin is drawing sharply across his skull. He is frowning into his drink and mumbling to himself. The dustman looks up, blinks once, and looks you up and down, studying you. As he studies you, he takes one of the spiked blocks and points at himself. Narash. Initiate. Dustman. Guard. You look troubled. Narash touches his face and traces the shape of his frown with his finger. Troubled, yes. What's wrong? Dustman looks you up and down, Many troubles have I. Help can you? A mausoleum awakes, the dead walk, the dead disturb, the dustmen disturb. Find out what disturbs the undead, and copper coins I will pay. Will I pay? Very well. Where is this
Updated my
mausoleum?
journal.
Mausoleum by Dustman Memorial. Go north and west from Black Monument. Go to arch in a semicircle over your heart. With this finger, this make. He wiggles the index finger on his right hand. To the mausoleum go you will. There is another Dustman. Slightly to drink. Can I ask you some questions? Not this time. Alright, that's cool. Any other named characters? Zombie Worker, Dustman. Sarah the Skeptic. As you approach, the elderly woman turns and stares at you. La, look who's come a-calling on Sarah today, Death's dearest son. She looks you up and down, then shakes her head in disbelief. By every power in its mother, boy, what crypt did you crawl out of? Joke. Well, the crypt was losing its charm, so now I'm looking around for the right place to die. Know of anywhere? She barks at a laugh and that rattles ears. Ha! Not here. Unless you want to die to boredom. Press tab key? I don't know what that means. Oh, probably to find, like, important characters. She barks a laugh that rattles your ears. Ha! Not here. Unless you want to die at Borden. What's wrong with here? Someone pinch your sense and your sight, boy. She waves a hand and looks around the bar. Look around. What do your eyes tell you? A bunch of fun-loving dustmen drinking happily and conversing. Oh, outside of dialogue. A dustman bar. Very good, Sarah chuckles dryly, though she doesn't seem to be laughing at you, at the risk of explaining myself. Dustmen are the dullest breed of dullards ever to nest in sigil, always speaking of death reverently, like it's some holy union that every creature in the multiverse should strive for. But you're a dustman. A dustman, I suppose. I've seen enough sand pass through the hourglass while wearing these robes. These bodies almost ready to pay the ferryman. She chuckles. There's not much mirth in it. Are you afraid of dying? Of course I am, boy. Who isn't? She frowns and glances around. Well, except dustmen. They're not afraid because they've been swallowing so much of their own bat droppings over the decades that they've blinded themselves in thinking that death is some kind of release. You don't sound like much of a dustman. She shrugs. I guess the dustman robes don't fit me as well as they used to. What happened? Life, I suppose. Never you mind. I won't bore you with, don't like that word. I'd like to know, actually. Oh, would you? She looks at you skeptically. How old do you take me for? Tell the truth or lie. She snorts. Well, you're wrong. I'm really old. Now I've spent most of my long years teaching dustmen. I've seen many dustmen whelps grow within our order, taught them the ways of the faction, kept the faith, preached the tenets of a faction, she frowns, and so on and so on. No questions, no doubt. That life was merely an antechamber that led to the true death. What happened? Well, a half a month back I went sick with a fever, she sighs. Thought it was the end, eh? It rattled my cage. I don't know if it means something else in this context, but I mean, it is an old game. Her face becomes as stone. There's something about having your faction members circle around your deathbed, like a pack of pale-faced gold, nodding and agreeing that you're suffering, and dying is all for the best. Oh, Sarah, so fortunate. She shall soon be relieved of the burden of life. Burden of life? That's when it struck me. Oh, there was just a word that I wasn't comfortable saying out loud. I don't know if it was like an actual bad word. It looked like one. It was a strange word. I don't really want to Google it. Someone can Google it if they want to, but that there's something. A queer expression. Yeah. It uses that word, so in that context, like strange, unusual. Yeah, I mean it does. Expression comes over features. I mean, back then the meaning of that word was like, it was a lot different than the way we use it now. Yeah, gay expression comes over her features, addled about not appreciating your life. The dustman keeps saying that life is misery and suffering, is it? That we should be happy to pass on into oblivion, should we? She shakes her head. Questions, questions, and precious few answers. Doesn't sound like you believe in dustman philosophy anymore. I suppose I have got a swarm of doubts, all but a buzzing in my skull. She rubs her temples. Hard to get them all to be quiet sometimes. They need to be fed some answers, and I haven't got them all worked out yet. What will you do? To be square, girl, I don't know. Sarah sighs. That's the problem with doubt. I can't even trust what I'm feeling is true. Or if I'm scared of death, only because my brush with the fever, or even what I should do. Is this a passing thing? I don't know. Sarah, if you had truly believed in dustman philosophy, then your brush with the fever would not have left you with such doubts. Sarah, I would treat this as a test of your belief. It sounds like these feelings are only temporary. Fuck organized religion. Sarah stares at you, then nods slowly. Maybe so, maybe so. She frowns, her face wrinkling up in concentration. I'll have to chew over it some more. You should. It's no small matter. Now, enough of me rattling on about my woes. Sarah stares at your card. You look like you, shared a few handshakes with death yourself. Hasn't that changed your view somewhat? Doesn't it make you appreciate life a bit more? Well, my condition is a bit unique. I woke up in the mortuary. I think they mistook me for a corpse and were prepared to bury me. The strange thing is, I think I had actually died and got better. She turned me into a newt. Sarah blinks. You're rattling my coffin. It's true. Strange are the ways of the plains. I've seen too much to throw any tale out in the wash. She studies your face. If it's true, why does this happen? All I know is I woke up in the mortuary with no memory and covered with enough wounds to kill me 3 times over. Now don't be saying that too loud. She glances round. Most peculiarly never heard anything like that. Shame about the memories. Do you have any idea why this happened? Nay, not a one. Never knew anyone who death wouldn't take until now. Well, you can ask. Crypt crawler. Some of the dustmen in particular. Actually, I met a guide, Suego, one of the embalmers, Iveen. Do you know her? Who? Strange young woman. Poor eyesight, near death, talons for hands. Maybe she's a new initiate. I never heard of her. Can I ask you about some other dustmen? Scribe named Dahl. Dahl? He was my instructor in the philosophical arts during my early training at the mortuary, and a crusty fool to boot. He's ill, so my ears tell me. I'll bet he'll even bore me to death with his presence. Is he dying? Sick of a spotted dog he is. Not much sand left in the hourglass for him.
I feel stronger.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I kinda wanna look up that word. What is the... It means like an inconsequential annoyance. And that's it, I guess. The origins come from a word from the early 17th century. So I don't know. I mean, I think that's definitely probably where the slur comes from, but we don't. Oh, right, tap. Oh, okay. What's in these trays? Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, heck, it's almost 8 o'clock. Oh, I might go a little bit later than this. Female corpse, just heavy back. Their lips and stitched closed. Leave it in peace. As you turn away, you notice Mort staring at you. What is it? Did you see? Please don't start this again. Mort ignores you and becomes more thoughtful. I don't really mind the attention, actually. It's just that I like to be seen as... Oh gosh, getting a little lightheaded. I just don't really mind the attention. It's just that I like to be seen as something more than just a skull. You know? I have feelings that go beyond my base animal instincts. I want courtship, not some fortnight fling around the mausoleum. Oh, hum. Mort, you are a skull. Nobody can help but see you as a skull. Accept it. That goes against everything that I stand for. Keep it up and I'm going to fling you somewhere. Whoa, Chief. Women, they appreciate lovers, not fighters. You are perhaps the last person I would ever take romantic advice from. If you had half the sense you died with, you'd know better. Mort's voice rises to new heights of smugness. When it comes to the annals of love, I wrote them all. Bars made from a green stone that seems to evaporate any liquid that touches it. That's actually kind of cool. And there's just a zombie worker bartender, it looks like. This female corpse is dressed in heavy burlap, shirt covered with food and wine stains. Stranger, may I speak with you for a moment? This time, Mortai Gravesend. The tiny wizened man is dwarfed by his huge dustman rows. They look as if they were chosen to cloak his small stature. Although he looks to be in his late 90s, this man is extremely energetic. He fidgets continuously, and his eyes dart around the bar like a bird's. The man's eyes gleams as he takes your measure and gives a slight nod in greeting. Hail and well met, traveler. You look like one who is just getting their sigil legs about them. He trails off. Pardon me, have we met before? Your face seems familiar somehow. No, at least I don't recall you. Possibly. Are you certain it was me? Maybe I was mistaken. Mortai shakes his head. Well, no matter, no matter. How is it that Mortai Gravesend may help you? Do you seek, he clucks his tongue as he speaks, the contract, perhaps? The contract? Why, it is but a simple transaction. From the depths of his huge robe, Mortai pulls out a dusty parchment and a quill pen. I give you 50 commons. In return, after death, the Dustman faction may claim your remains. He smiles, then clucks his tongue. What use will you have for them at that point, anyways? Seeing how quickly I died, nearly died, in that other place, I don't think I'm gonna go for that. Why did the Dustman want to do with the body? Mordai holds up his hand as if he doesn't know. What does it matter? It is of no consequence when you pass on. Matters to me. Well, if you must know, oft-times, nothing is done with the body, and it is we, the Dustmen, who have wasted all that money. More fools us. Mordai gives a light smile, then looks all apologetic. But rarely, there are times when the workers in the mortuary need to be replaced, and then we may have a need for your body. You mean I'll be reanimated as a corpse and put to the work in the mortuary? That doesn't sound good. But no harm is done, no pain. Mortai raises a finger as if to emphasize the point. There is no danger. In exchange for the money, you can spend this life. You merely have to give us something you will have no need of anyway once you have died. Mortai taps his chest. I signed the contract myself, if you must know. I shall have no need of my body when I pass on. So, I'm selling my body for a cool cult that believes that everybody should just stop existing. No, thank you. Have you seen a journal recently? I'm missing mine. I know nothing about a journal. He smiles. Deal with documentation of a much different sort. Searching for a man named Ferrot. He's one of the collectors, isn't he? I know little of him. I think Initiate Emmerich mentioned him in passing. Emmerich should be around here in the bar somewhere. He should be on the far corner of the head table, I believe. I didn't know you were that kind of girl. Yes, farewell, farewell. Something about that one. I mean, not yet. I like to keep my options open. Let's see, Emmerich. You see a heavy-set man, with dark skin and grim features. He is dressed in dustman and rose and regarding with a stony gaze. You have the look of one lost. The man's voice is like stone settling. Did the wind send you, or are you here with purpose? Who are you? I am Emmerich Factotum and Initiate of the Fourth Circle. Is this your bar? If you measure ownership in copper, this is not my establishment. If you measure ownership in spirit, it is mine. He pauses as if trying to emphasize a point. The dustmen here are my students. They are under my protection. Can I ask you some questions? Emmerich waits. Can you tell me about the Dustman faction? Dustmen seek the true death. Some call it oblivion. Sleepy Clara is sleepy. Alright, well then, good night, Clara. Seek the true death. Some call it oblivion, but this is incorrect. How long have I been streaming? 8 more minutes until I hit 2 hours, which is the goal for now. Honestly, I wouldn't mind streaming this more, because this is actually kind of interesting. A lot cooler than I thought. Dustmen seek the true death. Some call it oblivion, but this is incorrect. To Dustmen, the true death is freedom from the chains of this false life. Yeah, we know about that. Can you tell me about the dead contracts? What is it exactly? Exchange for 50 copper commons, the dead contract gives the Dustman faction the rights to your corpse after death. Yes, that's pretty straightforward. I've come in search of a journal. These eyes have seen no journal. Perhaps your search will take you elsewhere. I'm searching for a man named Farad. He stole something from me. Emmerich remains silent. His gaze is unnerving. He doesn't seem to blink. Why do you want to know my business with Farad? The collector Farad has brought many corpses to the mortuary of late. One must ask where these bodies are from. Look, whatever it is between you two is your business. I just want to know where he is. It is not known to me where the collector Farad is. He hides from the eyes of the dustmen. I would seek other collectors and ask them your questions. I'd like to join the Dustman faction. Why? Is there something wrong? Bringing his bodies to the corpses. Perhaps I could find out where these bodies are from. I would track down Farad and ask him. If you spoke with the collector Farad and returned with his answers, you will have done a great service for the Dustman. Find where the dead he brings are from, and you shall be rewarded. Very well, I will find Farad, speak to him, and find out where his dead bodies he brings you are from. I love you, Clara. Emmerich nods. Your path is our path. Return here when you have the collector Farad's answers. Alright. Well, that seems pretty straightforward. I have...
I'm gone.
Maybe I could gut a Dusty.
I like how they call them Dusties. That's kind of, nice. Maybe it's they're just a harlot. Okay. Oh, come on. They don't even give him a name? Oh, wait. Where did she go? Ingress. Did you see who said that? I did not see who said that. Are you referring to, the voice line that was playing in the background? You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her hair is disheveled, dirty, and her complexion is extremely dark. Burns. Yeah, the one that said Dusties. I didn't, but I'll look around. You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. It looks like melted, exposed glass.
Updated my journal.
What is it you want me? The woman's accent is thick, and you are having difficulty making out what she said. You want me to leave? Not leaving this city, so I'm not. Can't try. It's not a city. It's a prison. To everywhere. Everywhere? There's worlds. There's her eyes gleams madly. Plains that are sinking sad. Fields, thirsty Nettlesby. Sightless worlds where your limbs are given life and hate. Cities of dust, whose people are dust and whisper ash. The house without doors, the twilight lands, the singing winds, the singing winds. She starts to sob quietly, but she seems to be all out of tears and shadows. Terrible shadows there be. Where's them places? She flings the lump of her right hand in an arc, gesturing at the cityscape. They're all here. Doors, here to everywhere. Doors? Right, because Sigil is like the, it's like a city that is on top of an infinitely tall tower. I think, if I remember that right, from Dice Song, or whatever. You're not telling this? She squints at you, her teeth start chattering. Tell you I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in this thrice-cursed city. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of a statue, the space between shelves. Beware any space bounded on all sides. All these are doors to other places. What do you mean? Every door has a key, it does, and with this key they show their true nature. An arch becomes a portal, a picture frame becomes a portal, a window becomes a portal, all eager to take you someplace else. They steal you away. She raises the lump on her right hand, and sometimes what's on the other side takes a part of you as tithe. What are these keys? The keys number as many of the doors of the city. Every door a key, every key a door. Her teeth start chattering again if she is cold, and a key is anything. It may be an emotion, an iron nail, held tween your second and fifth fingers. A thought 3 times, then thought in once in reverse. Or it may be a glass rose. Are all these keys that open doors? Yes. Her teeth start shattering and she clenches her mouth closed and squints her eyes. Yes. Can't leave.
Updated my journal.
How did you get here? Came from a place else from here, almost a life ago. Hummed a tune by a glade with 2 dead trees that had fallen together. A brilliant door opened in the space between the crossed trees. Showed me a city on the other side. Stepped through, ended here. Why can't you go back? Tried. She tries to sob again, but no tears come. Tried. All doors here lead to other places. She shudders and grips her melted right hand. Went through thrice 10 portals, some of purpose, some an accident. None of them right. Can't find the way back. Must be a portal that can take you back. Can't leave here, this square, and there. The place of death behind the gate awaits me. She points to the mortuary behind the gate, then turns back to you, her face desperate. Can't go anywhere in this city. Anything could be a door, any arch here, any door here could be a portal. You don't know the key, could it get sent through another horrible place? Her teeth start chattering again. Got to stay away from the closed spaces. All could be doors, could have a key on me, and I not be knowing on it. You're afraid to go through any door or arch because it might be a portal. She nods, her teeth chattering. How long ago have you been afraid of this? Since the last time I walked through the last portal, the place where my hand, she stops. Since my 10th turning. I'm in me 14th turning now. Her teeth begin chattering again. 30 years? You haven't walked through any door for 30 years? Vision seems to clear slightly. She looks up at you, her teeth still chattering. If you got here, there must be a portal to take you back. Too afraid to walk through any door. That's matter, you woman. Matter of finding it. She smiles. Her teeth aren't chattering because she is cold. They are moving around inside her mouth. Her gums are twisting as the teeth shift about. They rise and... what? She hisses at you. Only takes one portal you steps through an accident to drive the fear through you. I went through thrice 10. Lost my hand, burned my flesh, and lost my sense. She looks at her face. No more, no more. Sorry, if I can find some means to help you, I will. The true death awaits. The post? I'm not sure who said it. The post. Filthy-looking corpses in sad shapes. Its shoulders are slumped, and one of its legs is broken, causing it to lean on one side. Stains cover it from head to toe, judging from the smell and the texture. Stain from rotted fruit and mud. I thought I was in bad hit. Examine the corpse. Despite the many stitches, the corpse's rotting skin is peeling in several places. That plus on your health bar means that you can level up. Ooh, cool! Pry at one wicked-looking cobblestone is still embedded in the side of its head. You grab a hold of the cobblestone and pull the corpse's head. Traces of brain matter, rotting flesh. Ooh, okay. Number of leaflets have been ruined by rain. You might want to see if there's a max HP level up. Oh yeah, let's see. Imagine wanted ad, able-bodied person to investigate a matter of utmost importance to a dustman cause. Interested parties with initiate. Oh right, it's for the thingy. Office of Vermin and Disease Control. High situation, gainful employee at the most. Yeah, as a fighter, you randomly roll between 1 and 10 HP otherwise. Yeah, no, I marked max HP on that thingy. Copper given for each rat tail bought. Tails must be genuine and from rat only. No cat or dog or fiend tail accepted. Okay, that's kind of cool. Show more. Leave the corpse in peace. Oh, okay. Nameless one. Thief skills. Points left. Level up. Fighter. Is fighter the only class? Because I did not spec out my strength. Current hit points with an AC of 8. I mean, saving throws have been approved. Fighting skills have been approved. Alright. I mean, character points is 1. I'd say put points in wisdom. I mean, yeah, after you're telling me that it like unlocks, helps you recall memories, and gives you a bonus to experience points. Oh, okay. Nope, I can't remove anything. Alright. Let's see. I'm still true neutral somehow. Can your race and gender change eventually? I would very much like it if it could, honestly. Anna. Okay.
Hike off.
You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Everyone starts as a fighter. Okay. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature. And a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. Pike off. The girl oh, she's telling me to fuck off. Okay. Looking some fit on it. I might say more if you swing the question. She clicks her tongue and rubs 2 fingers. Chink chink, eh? She means money. Oh. Alright, how much? How much is it to you? She studies you, then folds her arms. Come on, I haven't got all day, I haven't. Turn the charm. How about 10? If your information's good, it could be more. Alright then. It's gone so quickly, you have no idea where it vanished to. Look from the alley, Spirewood, from the mortuary. That's to the south and west of the mortuary, aye? Very well. Oddly enough, south and west of the mortuary is an alley filled with heavily armed thugs. Know anything about that? Oh, aye, well, maybe you'd best be asking where old Stuttercrotch is. Enough of your lies. Tell me where far it is, girl, or you'll soon number amongst the city's dead. Oh gosh. You better watch, bar that. I have nothing more to say, book yet. 1, truth enough of it, but I pike off to where you came from then.
Deaders today said walking ones looks like. Well, what is it?
Oh, can't help but notice the tail. Oh my gosh, I love her. Do I now? The girl looks at her tail. So I do. And here I was thinking that it was a trick of me eye. My aunt's your shop cutter. She bares her teeth. Why don't you piss off to whatever hole you crawled out of and leave me be? Me nor me tail is for trade. I was just just as well neither nor your tail for say. You couldn't squeak out a living with them anyway. What are you on about, Blighter? Say it again. He didn't say anything. More, it's just, well, it's neither your tail for sale. You couldn't squeak out a oh, okay. So that you got a license for that. He didn't say anything, but I'm still curious. Why do you have a tail? Oh my gosh, nameless one, you can't just ask people if they have a tail. The girl's eyes narrows a slit. Are you daft? Can you be that dumber than stone? Or mayhap the power of ignorance? May the Dabus brick you over the head and make you into a street? She's a tiefling, chief. They got some demon's blood in them. That makes them paranoid and defensive. Nice tail, though. Shame it's oh, hey, whoa now! You better latch your bone box, you foul-mouthed mima. I don't know how many of these words are probably slurs or not. Oh my gosh, I need to be careful. Before I split you from your jaw, Jig. Why don't you try and split my jaw? All I'm hearing is a lot of chatter from some hive trash. Throw a punch, I dare you. I'll bite your legs. Mimir, it's not. Enough. Aye, that's right. Leash your Mimir. Oh, that's a slur. That one is, though. Or I'll bury him with his body, Jig. With the gulf between your ears, what's a talking encyclopedia? That's me, Chief. I'm gonna look for some mods to see if like maybe we can remove that. Yeah, it's some other questions. You said Pharaoh's south and west on the other side. Messenger, nothing. Farewell. Which
Seen something so ugly I've not.
Mimir is a reference to Norse mythology. Speaking of which, just to kind of like remove the to remove some language I imagine maybe that is, yeah, it's just, I mean, listen,
Like the Dusties
I'm sure
ones
that
on the
some
internet
people
or
probably don't have a problem with it, but I do. I don't exactly like R slurs or, a word that, from all that I can. Um, the tiefling that was chilling here, um, definitely uttered like the. It doesn't matter. I mean, it kind of does to me. I don't want to like be playing this and accidentally slip up and have what the kids call a heated gamer moment. But yeah, Hive Thug, Ingress. Actually, I was gonna say it doesn't matter because it's a mod. It isn't a mod I can do. I could actually. I mean, here's a big question. Do I know you outside of Twitter? Because I basically advertise just my Twitch on my Twitter. And Bifu Curry is not exactly a name that I recognize. You don't know me. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I'm curious if it already exists. But that being said, it has been 2 hours. I feel like we got like a pretty decent start of the game. Are you any good at programming? No, but my girlfriend is. I think. If you are, I can give you all the full info you need to do it yourself. Find Farad, find your missing journal, find the source of Merritt's body, find a way to help Ingress, look into the matter of the mausoleum's walking dead. Signed, completed. I did that one. I mean, journal, beasts, nameless one. You are nameless. You awoke on a slab in the mortuary and sigil covered in scars and tattoos, your memory gone. Who has done this to you and why? Mort is a talking skull. His sole weapon seems to be his mouth, whether by taunting or biting. He seems to be along for the ride, whether you want him around or not. Anna. And as a tiefling, a brash girl on the brink of womanhood. Her tail lashes when she's angry. She's a canny gutter snipe. Hive seems to be a second skin for her. Oops, PM. I mean, let's see. Have I gotten in here? Small dwelling. Angyar. This man looks haunted. His eyes are half lidded, and he has had trouble sleeping. His hair is long and unkempt. He doesn't seem to notice you approach. The man glances up at the second. And his slack expression vanishes. What be your business? What be your business barging into me house? His eyes narrow, and his teeth clench. Get, or I'll send you back to whatever cave you crawled from. Farewell then. Man throws a party. You best never be crossing me door again. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I should just be wandering into random people's houses. What was this place? I don't think I ever walked through there. Sarcophagus appears to have been here for centuries. There is no lid. The exterior seems to be made of solid stone.
Done.
Yeah, see, here's the problem. I just kind of want to keep playing. And I told myself, all right, yeah, we're just gonna stream this, because I was originally gonna like stream Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Remix, because I've never played it before, and then I couldn't get my PS4 to work with my capture card because it's an old piece of garbage. And so I was just like, screw it, we're playing Planescape. Planescape Torment. Finally gonna be playing that. But the problem is... Quentin... The man before you looks to be middle height in years. He is stout with a thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched, as if a great weight was pressing upon him. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. The man throws you a glance. There's room, Kutta. No need to ask my leave to stand here. Actually, I wanted to know what this monolith was. It's a tombstone for the plains. Graveyards of names are scratched onto that rock. I can only hope my name's the one that'll split this stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in hard enough just to send the damned thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains? Aye, did I see scratch the name of the dead on this monument here? Gestures round him. On the walls of this place. Not enough space for my reckoning, but no matter. They do their best. Can barely read half the names. What are you doing here? Reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day. Try and remember if I knew 'em. Nothing more. Dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument? Aye, they scratch 'em on this rock and scratch 'em in the walls in this place too. I don't know why they take the trouble to take accounting of the dead. Dusties have more care for the living. The living? Aye, you know, about the dustmen mourners that come to this place. They aren't mourning the dead, see? They're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in them edgewise without 'em asking to mourn them poor living bug for ye. Why do they mourn the living? You got me there, Kutta? Might want to put the question to 'em. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pitier than any poor sod living in this pit. Nods to the monument. Every name on there is blessed in my book, it is. Ever know anybody who came back after the name was put on there? You mean come back from death? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one, Kutta. Everyone that lives dies, and that's the way of the things, he shrugs. Still, considering the plains go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. I suppose so. Say, I had some other questions for you. No harm in asking, Kutta. Ever know anybody who came back after the name was carved here? You mean come back from death? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one, Kutta. Still, considering the plains go on forever and all, suppose anything's possible. Suppose so. Say I had some other questions for you. No harm in asking, Kutta. Can you tell me what this money here? Ever know anybody? Ah, I see. Thanks. Interesting. Hey, there's a house. That's a bunch of thugs. Oh, okay. Oops. I like how Mort just... Oh, wait. Mort got attacked? Alright. Come on. Oh, come on. Don't be a coward. Face your death. Come on. Don't you want to get the true death? Come on. Come on. Get back here. Come on. Come on. I know you want it. You want my booty.
All right.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. One less thug is one thug that I don't have to deal with. Copper Commons, okay. Gain experience 65. Oh, this is just a door. Alright. That probably has some... What? What? Excuse me? What just happened there? Okay. I mean, that lady did say that every single archway was a door, and every single door is a portal, and every door is a key, and I guess maybe I have the key. Spectral figure materializes from the gloom of the passageway ahead and quickly moves to block your path. It floats before you. Its once human features twisted a mask of rage. Defilers! Leave this place at once. Leave now, its booming voice echoes down the halls. This place is forbidden to the living. Leave while you still can. I go where I please. Stand aside, spirit. The sheer volume of the spirit's force roars you to cover your ears. You have been warned. I cannot permit this this resting place to be served any further. Any further? Has someone else been here? If you must know, yes, there is another intruder who, even now, continues to violate the sanctity of these hallowed halls. The anger in the spirit's voice fades. He seems somewhat saddened by the admission. The souls of my brothers and sisters cry out for peace. Give me a second. Who is this other intruder? He's an evil coward who wields great power of the dead. He seeks something within these halls. What it might be or what it is in his purpose in seeking, I cannot say. Why don't you drive this intruder away? I cannot! The coward has sealed himself within the inner chambers of the mausoleum. He has erected powerful wards that bar my entrance into the chamber. It is from there that he calls upon his dark arts to awaken my brethren and bend them to his will. Sounds like you need the help of one intruder to get rid of another. The spirit remains silent for several long moments. You can almost feel the weight of his lifeless gaze upon you. Yes, you might prevail where I have failed. If you will pledge to rid me of this black art, I shall grant you passage. What say you?
Updated my journal.
So be it. The spirit slowly begins to fade, until only the echoing of its disembodied voice remains. But take heed. Tread lightly in these halls, lest you join the others in eternal rest.
Done.
Oh, okay. I guess this is a proper dungeon? What am I fighting? Oh gosh. Okay. I'll just fight these skeleton workers. I just would like something much better than a knife. I mean, I do have some things that are much better than a knife, but... I think, at the very least.
Did you see that?
Quick loot. Oh. Nothing here, it looks like. Oh, what's this? Oh, whoa, what's this? Cool. Oh, heck. I guess this is just a lot of Unlike before, these skeletons are not friends. But I guess I'm just gonna select item. Yeah.
How many times must this fool die?
Oh, that's hilarious.
I hope you have all your memories this time.
You just end up right back? You might want to look at Mort's stats, specifically his resistances.
What's the word, Chief?
Mort, fighter, 1 pound, 90 pounds. How AC, current hit points, maximum hit points, specifically his resistances. How do I do that? Oh, heck, there we go. That's his inventory. Charisma 6, Constitution 16, Strength 12. Oh, he's stronger than I am. Thaco. He has 100% resistance to cold, magic cold, crushing, slashing. Unless that it fist plus. He has double proficiency in fist. He has no fists. Do I have any of my inventory at all whatsoever? Hey, yes. All right. I mean, this is kind of hilarious. You just end up right back in the mortuary after you die. Which, you know, for the sake of like world building, that does make sense because this is where like all dead bodies go. But yeah, I love that about this game. Death is treated so differently. You see a stern-looking man in black robes. He's glaring at you suspiciously. You, state your business. My business is my own. You do mind? Lean as if to whisper something to him, then snap his neck. Husband leans in as well. He comes with an arm's reach. Your hat's clamped around his temples. You twist sharply to the left. Better you than me, Dusty, I guess. You tuck the limp body into the shadows. I mean, I already have a bronze ring. I don't need any more. But I suppose that means that while I'm inside here, I do need to put the Dustman robes back on. Where are they? I mean, ground item. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Does this even grant me any, like, it does not grant me any defenses or anything. It just, anyways, you can right click and drag when you walk. Oop. Right click and drag when you walk. Yeah. I can definitely get like another chance in here. Heavy metal pipes run through the walls. This heavy barred gate of rusted steel. There doesn't appear to be a way of opening it. You can right click and drag when you walk. Okay. Seems fair enough. I mean, the thing is, I guess I could just go right back into the thick of it. But I don't know. That goes upstairs. If I remember, they said her body was there was a girl that they said that might jog my memory a little bit. Giant skeleton. I don't want to set off the alarms again. That was exciting, but not. That's the doorway out again. Let's see. Yeah, there was a mention, I think it was by Droll, who said there was a girl that he thought had traveled with me down in the bottom floors, and that it might jog my memory or something. But so far, I haven't exactly, like, seen anybody here. I don't know if it was, like, the tiefling that they intended to mean, but, nope. Is it, like, one of the zombies? Are you talking to you? Farewell. I feel like I would definitely get, like, a special dialogue option if I continued. Zombie worker. Reanimated male corpse. No, thank you. Yeah. It looks like a large tomb. The marble surface gives it a rather elegant look. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Oh, hello. What is... Oh, whoa, what's this? I mean, oh, it's just gold. I'll take the gold. I don't think I have enough inventory space for the... I mean, I could if I just had Mort. Deal with it. Is he going to talk to me?
I'm gone.
Oh, well. I mean, right now I have a few leads, but the thing is that I'm a little worried about, like, those hive thugs that are all the way down there. And I don't particularly, hive tap. Oh, of course. Yeah, I don't particularly want to, oh. Yeah. Start fighting. I don't particularly, like, want to, like, go after it, until, like, I have some, like, legitimate badly injured. Come on, dude. Come on. Let me loot your body. You know, this is probably, Come on. Come on. Hey. Get back here. We're just gonna run around the city until I get you. Oh yeah, that's the girl. Oh, I understand now. Let's go back.
I'm gone.
Maybe we can not die this time. I mean, to be honest, what's stopping me from using these weapons? Proficiency club, not usable by mages. Hammer, 1 to 6 caution, usable only by fighters. I mean, yeah, sure. My strength is a 9. That's fine. Let's just use a hammer. Oh, are those traps? Are there traps here? I imagine if I had like a higher score or something, then yeah.
Did you see that?
Might be a bit early to come here. I mean, it's only filled with like skeletons. And the only other thing down there are hive thugs. Which, like... I mean, sure, the necromancer at the end definitely sounds like a bit of a challenge. But... Clot charm. The thing is that I should probably be a little bit smarter about this. Charcoal charm, needle and thread, because like a needle and thread raises my HP. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll attack you.
Did you see that?
Oh, nice. Plus, there's really nothing stopping me from just farming these skeletons for XP. Because, like, some of them are, like, fine. If I can just damage it, come on. There we go.
Die.
There we go.
Done.
At the very least, like, it appears that, like, I don't know how much death it does you. I love that animation. That's really good.
Looks like my skills have increased.
Hey, Mort leveled up. Okay. What is the skeleton good at? What is this skull good at? I feel like... Oh, wait. No, he just levels up. Okay. I guess I don't get to change his stats. Just my own.
Damn it.
Damn.
But, okay, well, let's see, what's here? Ooh, Heart Charm. Heals 27 hit points, reduces fatigue, plus 10 resistance to slashing, plus 20 to piercing. Ooh. That's a giant skeleton, actually. You know what? I think you're right. It is a bit early to come here. But I mean, at the very least, Mort leveled up. So I believe that's like level 2, for both of us. 23. Yeah, I'd rather have that, honestly. S. Level 4. Oh, alright. Alright. Did I loot that? Ooh, no. Bandages. Nice. Yeah, because these skeletons are only netting me like 65 XP each. I mean, at the very least, I've gotten like a pretty impressive start. I think that's cool. I think that's nice.
I'm gone.
Are you gonna attack me? Oh, hey, alright. Small dwelling. Oh, this is another person's house. What? No, wait, that's a person. That's a person, and they mentioned a spell. Blast, I almost had it that time. Don't you know it's dangerous to interrupt spellcasters while they are evoking a spell? Luckily for you, I was only practicing. I mean...
Done.
I want to talk to you about, and yet another interruption. Person cannot even find privacy within one's own home. Please leave before I summon the guards, or better yet, I try out a new spell I've been toying with. But I want you to use that spell that you've been toying with. Well.
Done.
I mean, do you want to go, punk? Greetings. Man looks at you for a moment, grunts and raises his hand, revealing a wicked dagger. He smiles evilly and begins twirling it. I mean, yeah, dude, I'll take you. Got a big hammer now, and I know how to use it. Coward. The thing is that these are like my only few options right now. I don't know, maybe like maybe I messed up my build. 1 copper gets you directions. Hive thugs.
I'm gone.
Huh. At last, I beg your indulgence, good sir. I seem to have gotten turned around in this maze of streets. He chuckles. I'm afraid this area of the city is a bit Nope! Nope! Nope. It's time to stop. Thank you all for watching. I will probably continue this, Saturday morning. Might honestly play a whole lot more. Usually I start around 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. But yeah, everyone have a good night. I already saved. Oh, this all looks so cool.